All right, today we're diving into something that could honestly be a lifesaver for any student at the University of the People. It's a study technique from a student named Omondi Kevin, and it's brilliant. We're talking about a super simple system that's designed to save you time, cut down on stress, and, this is huge, let you study even when you're completely offline.
Okay, let's be real for a second. Does your university files folder look like a digital explosion? A total mess of PDFs with names like syllabus_final. No, wait, final_version 2. Do you waste what feels like hours digging for that one reading you know you downloaded somewhere? Yeah, if you're nodding along right now, you are so not alone. Look, for any student, that's just frustrating. But when you're an online student, especially at UoPeople, that digital chaos is more than just annoying. It's basically a thief. It robs you of your time, it drains your energy, and those are two things you just can't afford to lose. So this digital mess, it's a real barrier to actually learning, right? It just adds all this friction and stress when all you want to do is focus. And the answer isn't just telling yourself to be more organized. That never works. What you need is an actual system. And lucky for us, someone's already drawn up the blueprint. And that solution comes from a fellow UoPeople student, Omondi Kevin. He calls it the Architect's Blueprint for Academic Organization. And honestly, what a perfect name, right? Because it gets you to think about your education not as some messy pile of files, but as this solid structure that you are intentionally building, piece by piece. So, how do we start building this digital library? Well, the whole thing is built on 3 foundational steps. And don't worry, it's actually incredibly simple. Okay, so step 1, you map out your learning path so you know exactly where you're headed. Step 2, when a course is done, you archive it. Just move it out of the way to keep things clean. And step 3, this is the big one, you actually build your folder system. This is where the real magic happens. All right, let's really get into the nuts and bolts of this folder system. Everything, and I mean everything, begins with this one simple action. Grab whatever device you use, your computer, a tablet, even your phone, and create one single main folder. That's it, just one. And you're going to name it UoPeople. This is the foundation for your entire academic library. Okay, step 2. Inside that main UoPeople folder, you're going to create the next layer. And that's just subfolders for each academic year. So year 1, year 2, you get the idea. Right away, you've created a clear timeline of your whole degree. Simple. Now we're going to go one level deeper. Inside each of those year folders, just add folders for each term, term 1, term 2, all the way through. And just like that, you've narrowed your focus from your entire degree down to one specific study period. See how logical this is? It's awesome. And we keep going, getting even more specific. So inside every term folder, you're going to create a folder for each individual course you're taking. Hist 1421, English 0101, whatever it is. This is going to be the home for all the day-to-day stuff for each class, all perfectly separated. And here it is, the final layer. This is really the master stroke of the whole system. Inside each course folder, you create a subfolder for every single week of the term, week 1, week 2, all the way up to week 8. What's so brilliant about this is that your folder system now perfectly, one-to-one, mirrors the layout of your courses online. And there you have it, the complete blueprint. I mean, just look at how clean that hierarchy is. UoPeople to year, to term, to course, to week. With this setup, you can literally get from your entire degree down to a specific reading for a specific week in, 5 clicks? It's so clean, so intuitive, it's basically foolproof. So you might be asking, okay, what do I actually put in these folders? Great question. You start by putting the course syllabus right in the main course folder. Then, for each of those weekly folders, you download everything for that week. All the readings, any books, your learning journal entries. And here's a pro tip, even a blank assignment template that's already formatted in APA 7 style. Everything you need for that week is now in one single, easy-to-find spot. Okay, so we've built the structure. Now for the really good part. Let's talk about the payoff. Because this is about way more than just having tidy folders. This is about unlocking a totally smarter way to learn. And the impact? It's immediate. Seriously, you'll find any file in seconds. That nagging stress from digital clutter, poof, gone. You'll prep for assignments way faster because everything's right there. And you're also building this amazing personal archive of your entire education. But the biggest benefit, the one that makes this a non-negotiable for UoPeople students, is what's coming next. You can study anytime, anywhere,
even when you are completely offline. I mean, think about that. For anyone who deals with a spotty internet connection, has a long commute on a bus or train, or just wants to go study in a park, this is an absolute game changer. By downloading everything you need for the week ahead of time, you are no longer a slave to Wi-Fi. Your entire classroom is right there on your phone or tablet, ready to go whenever you are.
Okay, so let's pull this all together. This system, it's so much more than just a bunch of folders. It's about changing your whole approach to your studies, moving from being reactive and chaotic to being proactive and totally structured. It's about building a real foundation. Because here's the bottom line. Academic success isn't just about how smart you are or what you know. It's about the system you have in place to manage all that knowledge, and this folder structure, this is that system. It's the solid ground you can stand on to build up your knowledge and crush your goals. So Omondi has given you the blueprint. The plans are right here. You have everything you need to build a stronger, more organized foundation for your entire education. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build with it?